So today we are going to be adding a new user to the Identity and Access Management Console in AWS. So this is fairly straightforward and simple, but as I'm preparing for my Cloud Solutions Architect exam, decided it'd be a good idea to go in and record some videos as I'm learning. So this first video is going to be how to create a new user in the AWS console. So if you'll see, we're already logged into the console here. To get to this particular screen, if we go back to services, we'll see IAM is one of the services here. We can select, and that brings us here. It's giving us some information. We don't have MFA enabled for our root user. Your user has no active access keys. And then on the right here, you'll notice our account ID, things of that nature. And you can actually create this as a vanity URL. So I would just hit create. If I wanted to name it something, I could go in and do that there. So next we want to go to users. I have 5 users currently, and now I want to hit add users. So this particular user is going to be a admin type user, and to distinguish this user from a normal user, I'm just going to go with the naming convention of the role as a prefix and then the username. So in this particular case, it's going to be admin, and then I'll do a hyphen, and then I'll do let's say his name is J Smith. Okay, so we have admin hyphen J Smith. Below are our credential types, so we can give this user programmatic access. So this would give them the ability to get some resources via the access key and secret access key. So I'm going to check that guy. And then next, we want them to have Management Console access. So check him as well. Alright, and then next, I have 2 options for the password. I can do a auto-generated password or a custom password. The choice is yours. And then finally, we want to, if we want the user to have to create a new password when they sign in, we will leave this box checked. If we don't want them to have to change the password, we can just uncheck that box. Okay. So go to next, and then basically it's asking us what level of permissions to assign to this user. So we have some roles predefined in here already. Or groups, I'm sorry, some groups predefined already. And then we have these AWS roles that are already built in. So I'm going to give, since this is an administrator, I'm going to select the administrator access, and it gives you a breakdown of what that consists of. So it provides full access to AWS services and resources. And you can read these for yourself. So just hit the checkbox there, and then hit next. And since he's an admin, I want to tag him so that once I add several other admin users, this would just kind of serve as a container to help me organize and track who has access to what resources and what group they belong to. Alright, so do admin here, and we're going to hit next. And then this is pretty much the final step. This is just saying, hey, this is what you have set for this new user. So review it and make sure before you create the account that this is actually what you want. So J Smith, programmatic access, password type auto-generated, etc., etc. Alright, and then if we hit create user here, we have a newly created user, and basically they can use our URL here to sign into the console. That's it. Thanks for watching.